One thing I wanted to jump in, and Chris, good seeing you. Glad you was able to get down there. Joe Bastardi tweeted out today, and Joe's kind of likes to look at long range things, and he kind of said this kind of might be the atmosphere telling us what could be taking place a couple of months down the road as we really get into the heart of the season. We've seen, Jared, as you was talking about earlier, the rapid intensification process happen with storm after storm over the last few years. So if that is true, that's kind of scary in a way as we look into the heart of hurricane season and could see another round of this happening again for this hurricane season.
Yeah, the rapid intensification, I experienced that firsthand last year with was it Zeta on the Gulf Coast. We were in Waveland, Mississippi, which if anybody knows anything about Waveland, the town was about wiped off the face of the earth, for lack of better terms, during Katrina. I mean, they really took it on the face. And we were in Waveland as that storm came in. And let me tell you, that cat 2, it wasn't big. It wasn't a big storm. That storm blew out every single window in our truck. I mean, that storm got really bad really fast. And, the rapid intensification stuff is, something, especially when storms get close to the coast, is so important to, take into consideration for communications and preparedness for people.
Yeah, I honestly think that is probably the most urgent problem in hurricane forecasting. I think that we're getting really good at storm surge. I think the rapid intensification part, we got to crack that nut. I think that is, because we just keep seeing it.
I'm willing to say, I think there's a part of this, how many times have we seen a sustained, group of models kind of hint at it, maybe not go overboard like, the NAM 3 just going crazy. But you see the signals, you see hints, you see maybe a little inklings okay, this is saying this and this is saying that. And I think maybe sometimes we don't want to talk it up, but also it's like walking the fine line of communicating the risk between likelihood and probablehood.
Mm-hmm. Uncertainty is hard. I think that's that is what we deal with anyway. With every day, from simple probability precipitation forecasts, from simple painting pops, all the way up to messaging hazards, such as the high end of hazards, such as what could happen with a landfalling tropical system. And not only do we have a long way to go in the meteorological side of things, but social science too. I'm not going to necessarily play Dr. McLean, Kim Clark McLean from Weather Brains here. She's much better at this than I am, but there is a lot, there's a lot that we can grow into. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot that we're going to find here. And I guess the big takeaway from Danny is I'm glad it wasn't much worse.